This video explains the different color schemes. There are quite a large number of color schemes, and we can see, for example, if you right-click on something, then we can set the color scheme for all the layouts, for this page, or for this item that we right-clicked on. And here you can see all the different choices of the different color schemes. It's the same choice whichever one of these three we select. So currently we have the natural color scheme selected, and that's what you might expect: blue for Saturn, red for Mars. So if we just click somewhere, then we get the choices and options dialog, and we can select the global colors tab here, and then we can see what all the natural colors are inside the program. And there's a color set with a certain colored background. And there are in fact 4 sets. When you start up the program, you can choose between these 4 sets based on the background color. So we set 1 has a white background color, and these are the same, but there might be some variations depending on the background color. 2 has a blue, so the Moon and Venus work out quite well as being white, and 3 is a yellow for the Jupiter Lagnas. And if you find this yellow a bit intense, but you like yellow, then just click on this background color, and then go to Define Custom Colors, and then you can select the yellow you like from here, and you can also adjust its intensity from a very faint yellow to something much darker. So if we want to make it a little fainter, we can go like that, and we can even add this thing to the custom colors, and we click OK. And you see it's got a little bit lighter color. So these are the natural colors, and also the outer planets. And these are some other things in the interface that are used, like monochrome text, the bars and the graphs. Now graphs have 2 colors so that you can see more clearly the difference between one bar and the next bar. So one color is this, and the other color is that. And then in charts there are things relating to houses, signs, and the circle of the zodiac. So this is the color coding for that. This more color, less color. More color means that the whole row of a table picks up the same color, except where something is individually color coded. So that sometimes makes wide tables easier to read. It's up to you, you can try it if you like. And in addition to these 4 color sets for the screen, there are 4 color sets for printing. And initially these are all the same, but it means you can customize a printout without changing the screen colors if you want. You select the version for the print, you make some changes, and then you can save that. So it means you can have a very colorful thing for the screen, and something with a white background for printing to save ink, or as you like. And this is the background for the charts, like here, which currently we selected something different here. So it's white at the moment. So here it's this color. This is the background for the area between the charts, and this is the color of the area behind the names at the top. So you can even customize that. Now this area, this apparently blank area, is for customizing some of the special color schemes. So we've talked about the natural one, and here are a number of things which involve a kind of scoring of the planet. So the dignity, Parashari dignity, means like exalted, own, friendly, neutral, enemy, debilitated. And if we select this, and we say make this the global color choice, and we click OK, then we see that the colors change, and they're giving some idea of how strong the planet is in a particular sign. So in the color scheme, that the colors that are currently being used, these oranges and yellows are more favorable, like Venus in Taurus, while the blues are sort of neutral, and the rather more less pleasant colors indicate that the planet is in an enemy sign. And then we see this repeated in the tables, and it'll be the same in the dashas. And for signs and nakshatras, the color coding is according to the strength of the ruler. So really at a glance you get some idea of the strength of the chart. So this is one color scheme. So let's have a look at some of the others. The Parashari color scheme. Of course, if you want to change one of these colors, you just click on it, select a different color, and that one will become the color for that thing. So Parashari is one thing. Then there's a sort of simpler version of it, where strong planets, that means dignified planets, are green, neutral area is orange, and weak goes to red. And this is used also in the mortographs, where there's some kind of scoring of the strength of the planets. And in the charts it's related to the dignity. So that makes it very kind of easy at a glance. And then multi-factor scoring is the same kind of thing, only here we're considering many things. We're considering conjunctions and aspects and dispositors and all these kinds of factors. Position, if planet goes in the 12th house, it drops some points. So a planet collects points, loses points, and at the end of the day, it falls into one of these categories, and this is in the particular division of the chart we're looking at, and then we get to see, the relative strength and weakness of the planets, and the same applies in the tables and the dashas. So again, we can change this color scheme if we like. Then there's the Aya scheme. There's a yogi, yogi, people who work with that. They get clearly indicated in the charts and tables. Dashas. The systems approach people can get color coding for benefics, malefics, and so forth, afflicted planets. And then there's a mono by group scheme, which is new in version 6. Which is for people who like to separate, like all the planets one color, all the different types of ascendant another color, all the Arudas another color. And these are the colors. These can again be customized. But it means if you want all the planets the same color, you don't have to click each one of these and change it. You can just select mono by group and then select the color you want. And then you can have various monochrome colors. That's black, white, red, green, blue, and gold, or the custom color, which means any color you like. You have total choice here. So there's only one more scheme, which is also a monochrome scheme, but it's a dual color scheme or triple color scheme because it's mono by native. So the primary charts are all this color, the native 2 charts and tables are all this color, and all the other ones are this color. And of course these colors can also be modified. And in the monochrome schemes, even the outlines of the tables come out the same. Everything comes out the same, just about. But for, say, the natural scheme or something, this controls the outline of the charts. So if you decide it would be prettier to have, say, a red outline to your charts, you can accept that. And then it comes out like this. So this is, now if you've been making experiments with the colors and it all gets a bit horrible, you don't have to try and remember what you changed. You can just go to the File menu, you go Reset Options, Color Options to Default, and everything goes back to where you started. And this is of course one of our original color schemes. So I can reset it to natural, and this is where we started.